Hey everybody, it's Alan, your friendly neighborhood DM, and I don't know, your best friend, sure. I just want to let you know we had quality concerns again on this episode. We looked ahead in our backlog, and the issue shouldn't be present in any of those. So we're looking good for the future. So quality is going to be going up in the future. We're really, really sorry. Adam's been doing all he's been able to, removing what he can, and we're just going to get through it. Enjoy the final chapter to The Mines of Phandelver, and we'll quickly be getting into Storm King's Thunder. We are very excited for what's to come, and we hope that you all are excited too. Alright, so you're wandering through the internet. Entertainment levels are low. You both are about to die of boredom. What do you want to do?
I look for a cool new podcast.
Yeah, and I assist. Alright, give me an investigation check. Oh yeah, and roll with advantage.
Bond's Journal, page 50. I've seen Bond writing in this journal. It looks like fun. Here's what's going on. I really thought those spiders were going to eat us. Usually it's the other way around. Thank goodness for Tenuviel. Man, she's scary. I'm glad she's on our side. I learned an important lesson today. Not all that glitters is gold. Sometimes it's just a big headache or a trap. On a different note, I got to play with rocks. Uh-oh, I think Bond's coming back. Guess I'll wrap it up. Love, Kyo. The end.
So, what path do you guys want to take?
Definitely not the one that leads back to the flaming skull thing.
What path is that?
I'm happy to go to the stairs.
The stairs?
I was going to say, we've been doing left a lot, and that's been working well for us.
So to the flaming skull it is.
So, you guys...
Well, from our character's perspective, left would be the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys pick your way across the cliff face. You guys pick your way across the cliff face and start to head up this narrow corridor stairwell into a small workspace. There's all sorts of items like strewn about on these workbenches. They're all like very rusty items, some shields, some swords. They're all in really bad disrepair. Most of the room is in like shambles. It looks like it's been ransacked and destroyed. What's on these counters is shoved to the back or on the floor.
Very messy. Now, seeing as my magic axe is rusty, I got it. I want to take a look at the rusty stuff. I'm going to search it thoroughly at a that you want me to do perception or investigation?
Are you touching things?
I'm touching everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
Investigate.
I thoroughly investigated at a 7.
At a 7. You're not finding anything of use. Most of the things that you're picking up have like chips in the blades or broken in half blades.
Abracadabra. Presto changeo. Nope.
Yeah, nothing you're coming
Cool.
across.
Nope.
Okay.
Can we
So
detect
you
magic?
you see a door in the room that you're in, going south into like what you would think the main area.
I'm gonna
Cast
go.
mend on my thunder king.
I'm gonna go up to the door and knock on it.
All right,
Thing is, that seems to be a thing.
you knock on it.
You're learning.
You don't hear anything.
And I said, if you don't want me to come in, just let me know. And I wait 6 seconds.
Nothing.
I turn the handle and I push.
Okay. You open the door, and inside you see the door swings into the room, and inside you see a large workshop that's been badly damaged by an ancient spell battle. It's basically laid this whole room to waste. Work tables are taking up 2 of the corners of the rooms, and they are completely scorched. There's plaster has been like burned off of the walls, and giant pock marks in these walls. This is quite the battle that went on in here.
I walk in and shed a tear.
Okay. Are you walking in from the north door as well, or are you okay? So you're right behind Keo, and
I'd like to look around and see if there's any lanterns or
Sure.
torches.
in the center of the room, there is a stone pedestal that holds a small brazier, in which there's this like eerily ghosty white or ghostly green flame in this.
Green flag.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's already a light.
Like that
Yeah,
green
yeah.
spell
It's
that
it's
we
lit in
saw.
here.
They left the night light on.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to take a look at the doors. Is there any bar or anything? It's across.
Behind the doors?
Yeah, the
Sure.
double door.
No.
No.
Nope. The front doors aren't barred.
I open it up and I tell the others, please come in. Come on.
Before you do that,
Before I do something bad.
yeah. So while you're looking in and surveying the room, behind the brazier, well, in front of the brazier, from your perspective, there is a spherical floating creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter, with 4 eye stalks protruding from the center of its mass. Two on each side of its cylindrical body, and it says, "Hello."
Have I ever seen anything like this before in my life?
No, not like this. This is well outside of your understanding. You, Minette, might. Please roll me an Arcana check.
I say, hi.
Do we hear?
7.
You hear this?
Yeah.
I'm going to start moving toward the room.
I ask it how long it's been there, if it's hungry, if it needs some rations.
Minette, you don't remember anything from your studies.
What about a history check?
History? No.
Have I ever seen anything like this on the seas?
Nope. It certainly doesn't like your presence. Bum, 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 bum. Have you all entered the room?
I'm shouting this one.
Oh, outside the door? Okay. All right, so, Kinian has entered the room, right?
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
the
greeting.
the talking.
Yep. This creature basically says, remove yourself from this room, as I have been charged to protect it
Protected from what?
from people like you.
From half-orcs?
Yes.
Sorry, I asked if it was a problem to come in. I apologize. I didn't know this was your house.
Make like a charisma check.
Charisma?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very charismatic today. You know, that rolls out of the way. Any skill when we do this, like a persuasion maybe? Or just straight charisma?
Yeah, just straight charisma.
Alright, so that would be 6.
6. It says,
Have you heard the good word of charisma?
it says, get out now.
I leave. I mean,
Yeah, me too. It doesn't seem like there's anything.
we can always attack again.
Tin, on your way leaving the room, you catch out of the corner of your eye kind of like a luminescent looking weapon. It seems to be a mace, and it beckons you.
Interesting. The item I saw, is it on the benches that are by the double set of doors?
Yes.
Okay. So
It's across the room from you.
So I'm going to continue out like everyone else because that floating thing seems very protective of the room.
Sure.
And I'm going to...
Before I leave, what are you here protecting?
I am protecting the Forge of Spells.
I think it means the spell forge.
Hmm.
I shout from outside the
Well,
door.
I'm thinking to come around to the doors that open it real quick.
And how long have you been here as I'm like backing out of the door?
So I kind of gestured to like...
Clearly, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Information.
Come on.
He says, leave now.
And then while he's talking with Kenyon, well, while it is talking with Kenyon and focused, his magical item could be useful.
You make your way to the double set of doors?
Yeah, I've been making my way to the double set of doors.
Okay.
And then...
But clearly you haven't seen anyone in a while. Don't you want to have some conversation?
Leave now, or.
And now I open the door
Let's not be
to,
hasty.
like, grab it.
Okay. I see what you're doing. You need to make a stealth check.
Okay.
And if you would, make a performance.
Oh.
Nope.
Have any of us rolled above a 5 yet?
I rolled 1-6.
Oh
We're
God!
all
Which is your all
rolling
dead?
bad.
So what happened? What did you roll?
We both rolled once.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how
All
the
right.
session is going.
So you're like
trip on some
you're like
things.
you're trying to pump them for information, right? And
Staring straight
yeah,
at
you
the
start
doorway.
trying to elevate your voice to cover up the noise that Tin is making opening the door. And Tin, two of the eye stalks whip across the body and look directly at you.
I immediately make a reckless attack at him.
Yeah. He gets off a he shoots off a ray from his eyes.
At me.
Yep.
I'm going to use Warding Flare.
At least it's not a fireball.
Are you just like emitting light where you go?
Warding flare gives them disadvantage, right?
I'm not really paladin, I'm a cleric.
Oh, like
Actually, I don't think warding flare would work in this situation.
Oh, okay.
This is a save situation. So
Oh,
you
okay,
need to make a save, please, and it's going to be let's see what ray he uses. He
The green tax.
yeah, it doesn't give an attack. Doesn't give an attack modifier. So you need to make for me, please, a Constitution saving throw. And as you're moving into the room, he says, "Freeze!"
I stopped moving.
7.
7. You can't move. You're compelled to stand still. So still, your muscles start to hurt.
I hit him with Hugh.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay.
Those are wooden stalks.
You are paralyzed
Okay.
from a status point of view, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn to see if you succeed.
So if he gets a free hit, I get a free hit.
Yeah.
And I'm going reckless.
I'm Muriel. He's within the door. Yep. All right, go for it.
And we've got 12.
Misses.
Crap.
You strike him, and what are you hitting him with? Hugh. Okay, so you strike him with the axe, and it glances off of one of his spiny spikes out the side of his head orb. Yeah. Glancing blow. All right, it is Chanton. Your turn. You see the elf in front of you. All her muscles go rigid, and she's in front of the open doorway. Yeah.
I pull out my glaive, and there's just this floating eyeball there. water floating. I saw.
Yeah.
I go up my glaive, poke it in the eye. Hit the big eye.
Yep. Blip, blip.
Are you doing it from 10 feet or are you getting right up on him?
10 feet away. One off from there.
Okay. Yeah.
Ain't 3 years.
Yep.
That's gonna be 7 piercing damage.
Anything else you want to do?
Hit again.
Okay.
Did it blink?
Yeah.
Okay.
They blink.
Or did it wink? One of the two. I missed with the next one.
All right. Fantastic.
I go right for its legs, and then I forget it has.
Sweep attack.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
All right. It is Keo's turn.
All right, so I walk up to the doorway to see what's going on, and drag Gundren's brother behind me 20 feet.
Okay.
So he won't have line.
Okay.
And then I.
Dundren sticks close to his brother,
Okay.
and he pulls out his dwarven made axe. Actually, no. He's gonna have two hand axes.
Okay. And I look into the room and see Kenton attacking, and I cast a Twinned Enlarge.
Okay.
And I enlarge the new orc, Kinian, and I.
Reach in.
No,
Thought I was Ken.
no.
He knows now.
You know.
He seems to be busy.
Yep.
I don't want to screw him up by changing his size while he's cooking.
You and Chanton wear different clothing, so
Yeah.
you're
He
distinguishable
can
that way.
distinguish you.
Actually, I'm gonna just make all the orcs big.
Yeah.
So
Woohoo.
All right. Another big orc. Ooh.
Smallest room in existence. Let's make everything big.
Yeah.
I
All
was-
right.
Was,
False. There's a smaller room in it.
I was gonna man it, but
All right. The eye stalks swivel to point at the two orcs. Kinian,
he's advantage.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, and Chanton, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
9.
What'd you get?
9.
9. Oh my god, guys.
I don't know.
You are frightened.
So I can't move closer.
He's at disadvantage of it.
Yep.
Nice.
You can also make this saving throw. It's for 1 minute. So each end of your turn.
I move the glaive in the way so that it sort of refracts the beam of it,
Okay.
and I got a 17.
17. Yeah. You're able to overcome this ray, but not enough to remove yourself from any damage. You take 17. Half of 17 is 8. That's necrotic damage, by the way. All right. It is Manette's turn.
I guess I'll follow Yo. Stand in the doorway.
Okay.
And I'll try to shoot.
The double doors?
Yep.
You're in the double doors? Okay. So you're shooting around to Nuviel.
Hey, one hit.
Oof.
Must have cast men
Especially
today.
since, you know, I'm
Did cast
He did.
nine.
He said it right before.
I'm
It's odd how much that works.
Yep. That is 13 damage.
Boom! Thunder, the thunder cannon goes off, and you said 12 damage?
13.
13 damage. Well done.
Some of that is thunder.
If I could move, I would be
It all
wincing
seems
at
to
the
work.
loud sound. That just
Yeah, your ears are ringing, but you can't do anything about it. There's a lot of pain going on right now, though.
You want to cringe.
Yes.
Muscles want
Yeah,
Next is Tanuviel.
I failed my
You
constitution.
do it at the end of your
saving
turn.
throw.
Wow.
Right?
Well, my turn is
Yes.
She's there.
Yeah.
my turn is to stand there and look badass.
Yeah.
Doing nothing.
You are looking bad.
Kinian,
So, bonus action to rage, and I will reckless attack so that I can overcome my disadvantage.
Okay.
That'll work. 17.
That hits.
Two-handed this sucker. It's 13 damage.
13 damage. Well done. It looks rough. It is Bond's
Oh,
turn.
I need to do my save.
Yes.
Sorry. That's dex or wisdom.
Yes.
That would be 17.
17 succeeds.
Oh,
After smacking it, you
Nice.
realize it's a lot squishier than you thought. And
way squishier.
Don't need to be scared of
Also
squishy
really
things.
mad at.
Yeah.
it looks really tiny now. Not imposing at all.
I step into the doorway and grab Tin and pull her out of the room.
Thank you. Is what I would say if I could.
All right. Anything else?
I say, let's leave this to the half orcs.
Yeah, there were one orc.
I form one wing of the dragon.
Like in those old animes when, like Gundam or whatever, when they would all merge together to form one ultimate.
All right. Chanton, your turn.
Yeah. I continue poking at it.
Yeah.
Like a giant half orc poking at the eye of the thing.
Okay.
It's maybe like down, right?
Yeah. And I miss. So I action surge. I try it again. I miss.
Yeah.
We're having an awesome night with it.
Kyo,
Yo.
you're seeing a lot of missing going on.
Yeah. Seeing that it's not happening, I step to the side so I have line of sight on this thing.
Okay.
And then I cast a quickened magic missile at it.
Okay.
And it's really good. 3 bolts of out of my fingertips. I go, boom, 3 little dragons fly forth, and they hit, doing 4, 8, 13 damage.
13 is like the number to do tonight.
And then I hiss at it and let forth a firebolt from my mouth
Okay.
with advantage because of pack tactics. And so that would be 15 plus 4. Yep, 15 plus 4 should be a hit, right?
Yes.
And it hits it for 7 fire damage.
It is dead.
Woohoo.
You want to describe how you kill it?
I shoot it with 3 little dragon bolts that
Yep.
hit all at once, while my fire from my mouth hits it at the same time.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Like, okay. Yeah. You strike each individual eye. There's 5 eyes on this thing, and you strike 4 out of the 5, and they pop.
And I go, orcs rule!
The center eye goes glassy and rolls to the back of the skull,
And then
and
I
it drops.
I say to Nubio, I said, I thought you didn't want us to steal.
Well, there's no known
Well done.
owner here.
Wasn't you the owner?
Do we assume her status effect is done?
Yeah.
He could have
A
been
minute
guarding it
goes
for
by.
500 years for all we know. It's an exploded room. Pretty sure either the owner died or is dead.
I'm gonna uncomfortable in here.
Oh, yeah.
Drop concentration.
Drop concentration.
Yep. But the orcs shrink. Over the minute it takes for Tenuvial to regain her composure, you ransack the room, and what you find is a few different magic items. You find a mace that glows and beckons to Tenuvial. It glows brighter as it gets closer to her.
Scary mace.
Yeah. Kyo is actually inclined to like cover it up and leave it.
I'm just gonna step out of the room and check up on Gunner's brother.
It has like the warmth of the sun to this light.
I totally approve.
Kinian, you find this breastplate, and on it, it has a gold dragon reared up, using its breath weapon. And then, Minette, you find some boots sitting underneath one of the shelves. It looks like each one of these things clearly have magic emanating off of them.
You cast identifying the boots.
Okay. The boots are boots of striding and springing.
Hey, Manic, could
She's
you
pretty
identify
fast.
this niece for me?
Oh,
Which you needed identified.
I impersonate.
You probably wouldn't need it.
I would. Oh,
You come to, and you're stretching your arms out, you're flexing your muscles again. When you touch this mace, you feel like the warmth of the sun course through your body.
the warmth of Lathander, you mean?
Yeah. Your god calls to you through this. The head of this mace is shaped like a sunburst, and it's made of solid brass. You know its name to be Lightbringer.
I
So
say,
even more deadly to the undead.
do me.
I'll identify.
You identify? How long does that take you? It's 10 minutes. So we'll pass about 25, 30 minutes doing this room. Manette, this dragon breastplate, you know it to be a breastplate that was it was built for the hero of Neverwinter, Paragon. It grants the wearer advantage on saving throws against breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type. It's a +1 breastplate. Kinian just like starts putting it on, like looking at the group. Just kind of like lowers it down, starts fastening the leather straps. You see also from your vantage point another building down the escarpment in the lower area. Same deal, blasted doors, skeletons all around.
I pull out my shield.
Okay.
And I keep my mace handy.
Okay.
At the top of the staircase, I want to
Or,
do
I'm
a
sorry.
perception check on what I see for that bottom area.
Okay.
12.
You don't see anything of notice. Just the basic. You guys make your way down to the lower edge. There is also a path going west that you saw would have taken you back towards the flaming skull. So you guys make your way down to the lower paths, and there are all these skeletons strewn about. Would you like to inspect this door?
Well, before I pull out the crowbar, I check to see if the door is locked this time.
Okay. The door is locked. Well, it won't move. Doesn't budge. These are rings, so they don't like lock. They'd be barred.
What's it look like it's made of?
Stone.
Ruins that idea.
I know, I was going to use the crap out of this thing.
These are double doors.
Is there anywhere where a crowbar will make purchase?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to crack this thing.
Okay. While Kinian is wedging his crowbar in, Theo, you take a brief moment to survey the area. There's no other entries that you can tell.
Okay. And I got my fisticuffs up and ready to
Yeah.
punch any.
Is it just
Any
straight
skeletons?
strength? 14?
14. Should break it. No. Won't budge.
Actually,
I
walk up to the door.
Could I take grab the femur of that skeleton
Yeah, absolutely.
and have that as a club temporarily?
Yeah. It has 5 hit points basically. So as soon as you've done 5 damage, it's broken.
I offer my belaying club.
You knock on the door.
Yep.
Oh, that's even better.
You can have my belaying club.
The pin?
The pin.
Oh, okay.
You got my
I
belaying
have it in
club.
both hands.
You knock on the door and nothing happens.
I pry again.
Okay.
Can I try and use my thunder cannon as like a
Yeah. 14. Still nothing. You're prying, and Manette walks up and is like, 1 second. Go ahead and describe how you want to do this.
So is there like do I know like a standard height people would put like a wooden bar across
For
the
humans,
like
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you've seen it in Blackstaff Tower.
I pull the thunder cannon out and kind of line it up a little bit where I think that might be.
Yeah.
I may even right at the crack in the door,
Yeah.
right down the center,
Uh-huh.
and I shoot.
Okay, roll your damage.
I cover my ears.
16.
Oh yeah,
16
yeah.
damage.
You blow a giant chunk into this doorway. It looks almost like you've made it through. The stone seems weak at this point. Go ahead if you'd like to try it. 15. Boom! Breaks it open with the aid of the thunder cannon. The shot obviously rings out across the dungeon. When you open this door, you see dust and ash. Oh, dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath a sagging ceiling show that this room was damaged by destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, beds, are charred or splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds, or the remnants of.
What happened?
I attack the chest with my crowbar.
As you start walking up with your crowbar, a ghostly visage comes up from the chest, and it's of a human wizard. And
Guys, a little help?
he says, "Hold there."
There's a door.
Yes, you do see a door to the south. He says, "Hold there."
I walk up to the door. If you can hear me.
He looks directly at you, shakes his head as you wave, and Keo hides behind the door again.
Did you say it looked like a human ghost?
Yes.
Yeah?
Hoping it'd be a friendly wizard.
I'm holding. Who are you?
I am Mormisk.
I peek back over again, and I'm like, I'm a great and powerful spellcaster too. And to prove it, I press the digitize a couple dancing wizards on my hand.
I rescue the ghost.
You rescue the ghost?
Ow.
I try to put him over my shoulder. Say, don't worry, we'll get you out of here safe.
He like, as you walk up to grasp him, your arms move through him, and you feel like this cold wash through the areas that.
What keeps you here, Mormos?
All my earthly possessions are here.
This makes my little kobold ears pick up.
You don't seem to be using it right now, so maybe we could take it and let you move on to the afterlife. And, you could be at peace.
Make a persuasion check.
5.
5. It doesn't seem to work.
Keo's convinced.
Yeah, he was convinced. Eifer's walks up and is like, what if I trade you something for whatever's in this chest? And he says, what do you have to trade, little one? And Eifer produces the dagger that was that he put in the flame. He says, this is a sacrificial dagger, one that has slain demons. And he convinces this ghost of said things. The ghost's eyes kind of open wider.
Hey, Eifer, do you really want to give that up?
He says, wow, we could part with such great things for potentially knowledge. And
Or coin.
and he winks at you a little bit.
I say, okay. Wink.
The wraith does not notice. He lays the dagger.
Blink.
He lays the dagger on the bed, and slowly motions to open the chest. And when he opens the chest, an orange glow radiates from it. And inside there, you hear this noise, and the noise sounds as such. Fajal. And Eifer kind of goes into this like trance. His eyes glaze over, and he's mechanically reaching towards this item and grasps it. He holds it aloft, and
Contortionist.
when he does,
Luminous.
he says in common, he says, the mountain, and his eyes flash orange, and he absorbs the stone. The stone flashes brightly, and then is gone. Eifer undergoes kind of a change, like a physical change. His muscles start to define beyond their gnomish normal definition. He looks very strong. He kind of takes a step to the side and like is staggered by this. His vision comes to. He's no longer in the 1,000-yard stare, and he lets out exhale and kind of sits down. He's like, I need a rest. And would you guys like to inspect this chest?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I kind of show off, Eifer's got new muscles. I kind of try to show off my new muscles.
Okay.
I say, hey, want to arm wrestle?
With your mittens.
Eifer says, not now, Kyo. I need to rest. Inside.
You have it, sir.
Inside this chest, there are. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
There are 1,001 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, 50 electrum, 3 diamonds worth 100 gold each.
100 gold each?
Yep. And a wooden pipe adorned with a platinum figurine. It looks like it's 150 gold. Who's inspecting the chest?
Oh, whoever pulls out the pipe, I can look at it, see if it's.
Sure.
Does it still have any packed in it?
When you pull the pipe out of the chest, so you're sorting through all this stuff as a kobold would.
Well, yeah.
And yeah, and
Probably in the chest.
I'm curling up for a nap.
yeah.
Eifer said it's time to rest.
So you hold this pipe in your hand, and the ghost, his head snaps towards you and says, "Leave the pipe." and like he starts like emanating an old blue aura from him. He looks awfully dangerous.
Well, I want to see if it was a good fight.
The pipe down.
Pipe down, Keo.
Right? This is as I have to think in my maw.
Just looking so innocent and adorable.
It's like, all I ever wanted to be a real wizard is a real wizard.
Do these pipes is magical?
They are. It's a smoking pipe. It's a wooden pipe with an inlay. It doesn't seem to.
It's like a church warden type. One of those big ones, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And I put it down.
Okay.
A little sullen.
And
I asked him where he got such a cool pipe.
he says, "My material held the memories. I did not." Hashtag cop out.
I said, never
I
mind.
saw what you did.
I don't remember.
While the ghost is looking in that direction,
Mhm.
I sleight of hand replace the pipe with my rabbit's foot.
Okay, roll a check for me, please. A sleight of hand.
That'd be an 8.
He notices and he turns red. All right, prepare yourselves with initiative, please.
Check your hominid privilege.
Privilege, yeah.
10.
3.
14.
17.
Okay.
All right, it is the wraith. The specter punches out at you.
I'm totally
Good thing it's
By
a
the way,
wraith.
my shield's up.
Yeah, it's a wraith. Okay,
When we
your
walked
shield's
out, I
up.
said 19.
Yep. He punches out at Kinian, and he attacks at a 17. Miss. It is a glancing blow. Next is Bond.
I stand there and say, kind of serves you right for stealing the pipe, dude. And hold my action for any hostile creatures within 5 feet of me.
All right,
I'm not cool with stealing.
fair enough. Next is Tin.
He's attacking, then I'm going to defend.
You got a sweet thing.
You've got a sweet.
That glows, and you do more damage with it.
Okay, so
What you got?
I'll attack with my new mace.
Okay.
15.
How much?
15 to hit.
15.
Okay, so it would be 7 normal damage.
Okay.
And then 3 radiant.
Okay.
Radiant.
It is Kinian. Your turn.
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
13 hits. Damage type does matter in this. So
6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning.
Yep.
From what?
Oh, plus my Warhammer, I'm swinging it one-handed.
Is that was in the
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
+1 from the
Yeah.
flame, right? Okay. 6 you said?
6.
All right. It is Manette's turn.
I hear scuffling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright.
You and like if you look back, you see like this ghostly red aura like washing over the room, covering over Bond.
Alright. I'll walk out of the closet and here. Yep, right there.
Okay.
I will shoot ghost. That'll hit. Dealing 11 damage.
11 damage. All right.
3 of that is thunder.
Okay.
The rest right now is magical piercing.
All right. Next is Keo.
Right about now, Keo's wishing he had his flask and showing that he left back at the other place. He comes out with a couple item interaction, grab whatever scroll's closed,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and stuff in his belt. And he walks out around the corner to see what's going on. I will go next to Chanton, and I'll look at the ghost and say, I pull out I have this roll and like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it.
It notices you,
Mhm.
and its attention is focused on.
Mhm. Yeah,
For the purpose of that, it'll be
yeah.
disadvantage.
That's my action.
So everybody has advantage, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, all
Okay.
the rest of them have advantage.
All right.
Because I didn't see him take it.
Jan.
I offer the wizard a wizard staff.
Violently.
That's going to be 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Cool.
Yep. And this is
You want to
plus
see my
1,
cool
right?
staff?
Going to be
Or it's magical,
6 bludgeoning.
but it's not magical.
It's a magic weapon. It's a magic staff.
He dipped everything in.
Yeah,
it's
but
only
that-
this magical, I thought.
Okay.
Well,
alright.
let's see what it says on here.
Please. How much did you say? I'm sorry.
6 magic weapon. He's a wizard. It's a wizard staff. It should do extra damage. Right?
Did he get a good look at
Magic
it?
staff against
Oh, he got a good look at it. We just need to see how. All
It
right, we're not going to call it magical. It's got magic properties, but it.
can be used as a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It's okay.
That's all right. All right. He gets a good look at it. It doesn't do as much damage as you would have hoped.
Okay, I walk out. I get out of AoE range.
He swipes
Like,
at
really?
you.
You're gonna go.
Well, he's got a reaction real quick. So he swipes at you as you leave, and he crits you.
Ow.
You take. Oh God! All right. You take 36
Okay, 36 damage.
That's exactly my
necrotic damage.
You want to try to not die?
You need to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Constitution saving throw.
13.
Oh God! You fail.
Okay.
The maximum, your hit point maximum is reduced by the number equal to the damage taken.
So 36.
Yeah.
So I got
You have a hit point maximum of 0.
Zero. Hold on. The target, you die. you straight up die. You hit 0.
Your fifth
Oh,
level.
my hit points.
Oh, my hit point.
He punched out all
Chan
my
was
blood.
dead in one hit.
You're right.
I would like you to please
Don't
describe
overdose.
your death.
I smacked the wraith with a wizard staff.
Yep.
Realizing it doesn't
I
do a
thought about
lot, realize, that seems kind of tough. I'm gonna go let these guys handle it. I gotta walk away, and then my nice stroll, he just goes, nope, I just need this soul real quick.
The soul is pulled from Chanton. He reaches in, pulls the soul out,
No!
and Chanton is now a specter. I need you.
I look backwards, and I'm like, hey, I need that, and then I die.
You're playing a specter now. This is the cool thing that I didn't think was going to happen. All right, so you are compelled to work for the Wraith, protecting the Wraith in all of its worldly possessions.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the afterlife.
Yep, it happens.
Next,
Count for crits.
next is the boss.
Wow.
So, in a fit of rage, feeding off of this death, he punches out towards Kinian once more, and he is going to hit at a 21. You take 8. Then you take 6. 14 plus 3 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Go roll
That's
13.
Yeah.
14.
14, you make it.
I should have given him advantage with it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I didn't think it was going to be anything like that.
All right. It is Bond's turn.
Seeing the
You saw Chanton die.
death of my friend die,
You hulk out.
I hulk out and say, enough, evil spirits. Bond is here.
What is that?
Be gone, evil demon.
Yeah. Turn into my angelic form.
You have
I
not
look
seen.
over at Bond, forgetting about this and seeing the angel wings. I get this horrified look on my face. It's like, not Bond, too.
This is the first time you've seen Bond do this.
Yeah.
You have not heard of anyone in the Order of the Obsidian Flame with this ability. This is new to you from the information you know.
After I realize what happens, I look over at Hiker to see his reaction and snicker a little bit.
Yeah, Ifer is like, he's like sitting on the floor, and he's looking up, and he's kind of drawing strength from this angelic form.
Oh, shoot. Guess I'm gonna attack Chanton's Spectre, saying things like, be at rest, Chanton.
My will AC.
And that's a 10. Does that hit you? That'll be it.
All right.
Is this something that we just need to disengage and run from? Or is this even doable? Or did I just kill everyone?
It's okay. So make an insight check.
13.
What you're getting from that insight check is, oh fuck, we probably won't make it.
There's a nice stack of defense lying on the ground.
All right, Tin, your turn.
Well, if it's undead,
Your
then
turn.
I'm gonna use my turn undead channel divinity.
Bread and butter. Here it is.
And she turns undead.
It just became super impossible.
So any undead within 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice. He fails.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Does a 1 succeed?
Does a 2? I rolled a 2.
Okay, so you both must spend your turns trying to move as far away from us as you can, and you cannot take reactions. You can dash, and you can try to escape from effects that prevent you from moving. If there's nowhere else for you to move, you can use dodge.
All right. Sounds good. Kenyon, your turn.
I put the pipe back in the chest.
Good life choice.
And I leave the rabbit's foot with it.
Okay.
A little something extra
Okay.
To apologize.
to apologize. Is he just gone? Like, did we all get a swing at him when he was running, or
Who?
He hasn't run yet.
He hasn't run yet.
It's not
Yeah,
his
it's
turn.
not his turn. He will be running.
seeing as my half-orc brethren just crumbled and died?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's time to like back away slowly
Yeah.
in an accelerated fashion.
So disengage.
Disengage.
Okay.
Bonus action, rage.
How many rages do you have left?
That's all mine.
That's the last. Okay. All right. Bounce City. Next. Manette. You just saw one orc crumble and one orc run. Do you yell anything when you run? Like, run!
Get the hell out.
I'm sorry!
Well, you've seen me use my tentacles before.
All right, I'm gonna run out the door to the column
Drink?
and shoot.
Here.
The attack of opportunity or
No.
No,
You
no
don't
reaction.
get to because you don't have reactions.
You notice this.
And then I'm going to shoot the back there, I guess. Closest. In the way. 22.
22 should hit. So it's like just shy of the grass.
13. 13 damage. 3 of which was thunder.
You knock a hole through like my incorporation.
So I did 5, 10, 15. I'm going to run towards
All right, Keo.
As my free item interaction,
Yep.
I pick up the glass staff. I sniffle and say, I'm glass staff now. And then I back up 10 feet.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
shoot
god.
a quickened magic missile at Chip. So that is 10 damage force. Then I cast a twin. Then I have a twin firebolt attacking both at Chip and at Chanton.
Okay.
And so at Chanton, so 8 plus 4, 12. Does that hit your new?
That meets.
That meets.
Yes.
This is good enough. Dealing 3 fire damage.
Ow.
And then
I start evaporating a little bit.
the other firebolt is a 16,
Hits.
and that one is 4 fire damage to the other dude.
4.
Yeah,
He looks rough.
that's rough.
Canton.
I'm running away from
Chanton's
the battle.
factor.
Huh?
Running away from the battle.
The cleric, yeah.
Cleric.
Yeah, so I guess I run.
Towards the cleric?
Yeah.
I run towards the clock.
Okay.
Or disengage.
Wow. You going this way?
Or when well, if you whatever gets
You
gets
would
them
probably know that that's not going to continue to be your best option for very long.
Well, I
You
can
would probably run out.
Yeah.
So I can just do that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna disengage.
1,
Do I get
2,
a
3, where are you
attack of
going?
opportunity?
No, because he doesn't.
As far that way as I can.
Yep. And you move
Can you go
through
through
the
this
wall.
wall? Like
Yep.
it's over here?
Long
All right.
End my turn.
All right. It is the boss's turn, and the boss
Using a wall over here.
disengages as
I have like a
well,
move speed.
and does the same. Goes same path. Goes through the 2 walls, and
Over here.
and the encounter is
I think we
done.
can just say he's gone.
Well, how long does the turning last?
I think we need to
What?
turn around.
How long does the turning last?
1 minute.
Bye, Chanton.
Okay, so you guys are taking a long rest, a short rest?
He's not coming back to this room, is he?
You don't know. It's been a couple minutes.
I'd
We're gonna
say,
search and leave.
I'd say we loot all the scrolls we can.
Okay. So you return back to the closet, and you see all the cubby holes of scrolls, Keo, and you see that they're all dust.
All the scrolls?
All the
Have
scrolls
turned to dust.
have turned to dust.
What about the one I took?
That one's still intact.
Oh, no.
Wanna look at it?
Just-
Okay.
Oh, cutting room.
So
The scrolls factory.
what that scroll in fact details is it is a in-depth explanation of what is called the ordning. And the ordning, just to high level it for you, the ordning is a social construct that has been devised by the giant god. I can't remember the god's name right off the top of my head. But off of the giant god, which is not talked about in the scroll, a social structure or a pecking order of the giants. And basically, the pecking order details that storm giants are on top.
Cloud like frost. Storm then cloud then frost?
Yes. Storm, cloud, frost, fire, stone.
It says right here.
Yeah.
And then hill at the bottom.
Also known as scrub giants.
I don't know.
Something that you recall is the information about the ordning being sundered. So from that understanding, you could probably glean that something's amiss in the social structure of the giant, and that is what you get from that scroll.
And I can tell that it's a scroll of knowledge and a scroll of knowledge.
Yes.
So I share it with Nanette.
Okay. So you share the information freely now.
Yeah. No, I let him read the scroll because he'd be interested.
Okay.
And I'm going to drag Shenton's body back to the other area.
How? Oh, you've got strength now. That's right.
I can drag up to 570.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You just like grab him by the toe, and you're not even straining. You're just like.
Well, whatever. I can pick him up if he's like 270.
My orc eyebrow raises when I see this.
Yeah.
I weigh a lot.
Can I do a history check about anything else I know about giants and their culture?
Yeah, go for it.
After reading through them, like, giants?
Sure.
9?
9? What particularly do you want to kind of glean from this check?
Anything additional about the ordning and what it does for
So with a 9,
the world.
With a 9 and with the knowledge that's on the scroll, basically the ordning was put in place in order to keep the lesser giants in check, and it was used as a mechanism to create some sort of order, because the giants were kind of tearing the world apart. They also required it during the Dragon Wars, the wars between the giants and the dragons. This is very ancient knowledge, but it's detailed, and what holes aren't detailed in the scroll, you're able to fill in with some of the information that you remember from school.
Oh. Hio also pipes in, since he notices that Manet's thinking about giants and trying to deduce things.
Yeah.
Hio lets him know this bit of knowledge that fire giants are the stinkiest of giants. You would think it'd be like the hill giants or maybe the stone giants, but it's actually the fire giants, because they don't want to take showers because they're afraid their hair will go out. Because, they have flaming hair and beards like phasers.
So, while you guys are inspecting that scroll, Kenyon, you are thumbing around with this pipe. And you're getting this kind of sense from this pipe. It's starting to feel kind of magical. It kind of is drawing from the cave around it. If you remember, the lore of this cave is it's positioned in such on ley lines or whatever, in a magical area, and that's why it was so important for the Spellforge. It's pulling in magical power, and it is a pipe of remembrance. And you feel as if when you use it, it has a ghostly howl of an orc, getting its soul ripped from it.
That's pleasant.
when you're smoking it.
Man.
After you're done using it, you gain 1d6 of bardic like inspiration. You get to use it once per day, and it recharges at the end of the day. You could use it for like a thinking
So
moment.
I'd like toke up.
Yeah, you'd be like,
And cry a tear as you remember.
yeah, that's right.
Orcs don't really think that well, so it's like kill the guy and I get a magic item.
Yeah,
Thanks, Chan. What do you have?
yeah. Keo.
Can I have your stuff?
I'm gonna take your letter of introduction.
Oh yeah.
Keo.
I did take the. Oh, I might take the vials of perfume too.
Would you not rummage through him anyways because now he's meat?
That's the thing. I see him as family.
Oh, okay.
That's where I draw the line.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's why I'm dragging him with me.
Yes.
Because he's not just dead meat. It's chanting and he needs to be laid to rest.
It's like your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'm not going to just let him be eaten like my mother was.
Fantastic.
So I am going to take his letter of introduction.
So,
Did
you guys hole up in this Forge of Spells, and Kenyon feels as if he's learned some things through his experiences, and has advanced as what?
Don't kill friends.
Don't kill friends. Yeah. Gundren and his brother are with you guys in this area, and so is Eifer. Eifer is well rested now, and is feeling pretty good. He's kind of abusing his power. He's picking up benches and like putting them over his head, kind of like what maybe Keo would be doing with pulling Chanton along.
Normally, Keo would be doing more of that stuff. Right now, he's thinking about strategizing how to turn the forge that's being protected by the flame skull into a pyre for Chanton.
Okay. Very cool.
To basically melt him into the blast that it so loves.
Aww.
Right.
DM feels. The room with the flame skull is down the corridor in front of this building. Would you like to venture down that corridor, or would you like to venture south towards the eerie green glow that's emanating from the southern pass?
Okay, green glow. Whoa.
Keo tries to make a case for how Chanton's soul needs to
Be imbued in glass. Okay.
Chanton's soul went down that hallway.
walk away?
Well, if Keo wants
that was
to
just
go,
his ghost.
I think we can take that thing spell. Just spell. It's fire.
and
That'd
our
be-
comrade deserves to have a proper rest.
So you guys make your way. You guys prepare yourselves, anyways, at the mouth of the corridor. Who is marching first?
It's a guy named May.
What?
I'm
Kenyon
going
the
first.
betrayer.
Oh,
I'm gonna go first.
Instead of the
That's
barbarian. Instead of the barbarian, Kenyon the betrayer.
Oh.
I'm putting it on here.
Guys, I got a great idea. I should walk in on the ceiling and drop down on it.
Sans chandelier, I'm all about it.
Yeah. This room has a aqueduct cut into the floor, and it's about 5 foot deep. In this aqueduct is a massive water wheel that is no longer spinning because there is no water flowing through the aqueduct. The water wheel is hooked up to a massive bellow, and this bellows was once used to feed the fire in the forge in this area. This forge is a very large forge. and currently is cool with stacks of coal next to it. Blue feathered bird-like creatures stride in from the south corridor.
Weird.
There is 4 of them. And behind them, you hear, "Find the relic!" It's booming. It's a booming voice. The 3 birds they're humanoid. They are led by a magical stone, and the stone is glowing orange as well. And they make a move towards Piper. What would you like to do?
I'm going to ask them if they come to pay homage to Chanton.
They don't know what you're saying. They look at you, and they continue moving towards Piper.
I stand in front of them.
So, your life is this.
I'm gonna shoot towards the ceiling.
Yeah, you definitely. Okay. You draw attention from them, or accompanying them is a stone giant with a collar. And the stone giant says, "We have come for the artifact. Release it to us, and no harm shall come to you." He also has a stone glowing orange.
I tell him that we have not found any artifacts, but we have slayed many dark creatures here, so it would be in his best interest not to attack us or move against us.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Okay. Make a
Intimidation?
Yeah, intimidation check.
That's what I like the rest.
Birds of a feather die again.
Ha!
I hear Chanton's voice.
I give her my inspiration.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a 19.
19. Yeah. The stone giant. The stone giant staggers. And the color burns cherry red, and you can see like smoke rolling off of the neck. And
Somebody's a little hot around the collar.
he says he screams out, and he moves towards and pushes you guys out of the way. Grabs towards Eifer and starts moving away.
Excuse you.
And
what would you guys like?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Autofail on that
Can we-
shove.
What's that?
An autofail on that shove, or
What do you mean autofail?
because the shoves usually opposed athletics.
Oh yeah, that's an autofail. Yeah, this is a giant. It's semi like cutscene. So
That's where all the characters go.
8. An 8? No, it your shot hits, but it ricochets off the stone-like skin. And he kind of, what he does is something odd. He almost football carries Eifer, protecting him from the shot. He says, "My mistress will be proud." And he lumbers off. So you guys make chase, and as you're running down the tunnels that you know best, you climb up. You run past the pond where you found the wand, and Chanton and Kinian and Chanton played baseball with the kobold.
We wouldn't try to run down the southern tunnel where the...
You don't know that path. So you took the route that you knew best.
So we're assuming that he's going to...
Yes.
We're
exit.
headed back here.
There's only one entrance.
Heading through this.
So you run past the pond, you get through the maze, and you climb the rope out. As you're exiting the tunnel to Wave Echo Cave, you see the looming castle in the clouds, and it is moving away from you. It is about 500 feet now, and it's motoring like 500 linear feet. So I mean, distance wise, it's much further. Gideon, you recall talk of
My pipe screams.
you recall from your travels on the seas of word of floating castles manned by giants of the clouds.
Now, with that scream, I know that somewhere out there in the world, somebody had just dropped the glass and broke it.
That's how we're going to end it.
All right, I think that went well. Thank you for listening. What do you think, Alan? You think it went well?
Yeah, I think so.
So what can people do to show their support for Roll with Advantage?
Yeah, people can check us out at dmstable.com. We've got a donate button up in the menu.
Well, what if they can't donate?
Well, the best way then is to comment and subscribe on our YouTube channel or on iTunes. That really helps us out a bunch. It gets us out to as many people as possible and gets us as much exposure as we possibly can get. And for us, that's amazing.
That's really cool. I gotta say that I really enjoyed the music in this podcast.
Yeah, all the music you heard came from Incompetech.com. I really think all around fantastic tracks from them. You can find more detail in the descriptions for where to find the music, and yeah.
So if people want to check us out, what are their options? What websites can they find us on?
Yeah, people can find us at the DM's Table Facebook page, at the DM's Table, or on Twitter at DM's Table, or they can check out our new subreddit for Roll with Advantage. We're planning to do interviews with cast and crew on our subreddit. You can check it out. Talk about characters, interact with cast and crew, and even ask general questions. We'd be happy to answer and interact with you guys. Thanks again for listening. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.